There's a narrative going on within families that we honestly need to change because it's actually very counterproductive. And that narrative is to when your sibling does something wrong, like if they hurt somebody, or they cause somebody pain or trauma or havoc in their life, that they say for you to stand behind your sibling, to defend them, to stick up for them, even if they are wrong. Even if they are wrong. But then when you get behind closed doors, when you all go home, then you address them. Then you tell them how wrong they were. I don't know. Honestly, have we ever challenged this narrative? Because honestly, it creates more harm than good. Because what that really is you are enabling their bad behavior. You cannot reward bad behavior. If they only get reprimanded and punished or talked about it or addressed in the comfort and privacy of their own home, they would rather go out and do what they want to do and just take the heat later because they know that they're going to be let off the hook. That's what you're doing. You're letting these people off the hook. But you know how you really can teach them a lesson is when they do something wrong to somebody else, you be instead the mediator, coach them through it and let them know like, hey, listen, I love you, but what you did to this person was wrong. Look at the hurt you caused them. Look at what you just did. You owe this person an apology because of what you did to them. Then at that point, they're being held accountable for their actions. You're helping hold them accountable. See, a lot of times we think like, oh, we got to stand behind our families and we really have to. Yes, you do have to help your family, but you have to do it in a way that's going to make long-term effects because this whole narrative does not have a very good outcome because they're still going to turn around and do exactly what they've been doing because if they're not being reprimanded publicly in front of the people that they've hurt, they're not going to be afraid to do things to people. Sometimes it's the public humiliation. Sometimes it's the embarrassment. It's their ego getting bruised in front of the people that they hurt is what causes them to not want to do that again because they don't want to be put in that uncomfortable position. You are not any less of loving your family when you are holding them accountable when you need to. Because that's honestly the best thing for them. It's to tell them, listen, I'm sorry that we have to do this, but this is the consequences of your actions. Because you cannot stand behind your sibling when they are doing wrong. You cannot. Because if you do, they're going to continue to do bad and poor behaviors because no one is reprimanding them. You think you're actually helping them when you're actually hindering them. You're hindering their growth. You're stunting their growth. You're putting roadblocks in there. You're enabling their bad behavior. And then when that behavior persists, then you wonder why. Sometimes you got to give people a little bit of tough love. They will be fine. They will be okay because they shouldn't be going out there and hurting people to begin with.